Thank you. Thank you. Wow, Steve Zahn, Will Smith, and Chris Martin. What is this? The Golden Globes? Ah. Okay. Today is my first year anniversary of doing comedy. So I'm going to do one new joke. Here it goes. I'm sure you guys can tell I go running every day. But when I go running, I like to jog at night in a suit. Because if you see someone running during the day in a suit, they're late and they're an idiot. But if you see someone running at night in a suit, they're a secret agent. All right. I was at Walmart the other day. Walmart has this wonderful thing where their ATM for, I guess, blind people or people that like to hear things, it talks to you. So it's like, please enter your card. And that's not a joke, don't laugh yet. And so I was walking by, and there's this guy, and he's, putting in his credentials, and he looks like he's 50. He's got some scruff, like some camo hat on, and the ATM goes, "Your balance is $4.87. And he goes, "That bitch!" I think the only thing I would ever burgle would be an ADT sign. This house is protected by ADT security systems. And here's how that would work. I would put that in front of my house, and then amateur criminals would be like, "Let's get out of here, it's protected by ADT." And professional criminals would be like, "Disable the ADT box. I can't find it. Let's get the fuck out of here." If God doesn't want you to pray the gay away, then why does it rhyme? Where do we live? Richmond. Some of us. I live in Richmond now. The homeless people here, they're crafty. They mean business. I was walking down West Broad, and there were two people sitting on the corner, and they looked very homeless. They might have been entrepreneurs, I don't know. And they're saying, and there's this box, and it says bagels, 25 cents. And the kid in front of me, he sees this, and he's like, "I would like a bagel for that amount of money." So he walks up, and as I'm walking by, I see in the box, there are no bagels. And there have never been bagels in this box. And the homeless guy looks up, and he's like, "Give me 25 cents, man. I know you got it." I have a friend, and he asked me if I had a time machine and I could go back in time to the Renaissance and show him a piece of technology to show how far we have come as a race of humans, what would I bring? I would bring the time machine. What city do we live in? Richmond. Let's talk about it again. I go to VCU, freshman. I know. The first weekend I lived here, I did a show in Waynesboro, because I'm successful, And I came back, and it was like 12:30, and I was like, what am I going to do with my Friday night? Well, I knew there was something going on, but I didn't really know Richmond, so I just kind of started walking towards it, and he knows. It ended up being like a mile away, and I was wearing my suit from doing comedy, so it's kind of like, look how much money I have, and how white I am. So I walk, and this car pulls up to me, and guys, this car was full of urban people. About 6 or 7 in there. And there's a lady in the front seat, and she was 18 or maybe 40, I cannot tell. And she says, hey, that's a nice suit. You got a girlfriend or something? And I was like, oh, no, not right now. And she goes, you want to see a pussy? Oh, no, not right now. The strangest thing about this encounter is that the 5 other people in the car, when she said this, did not be like, oh, shit, look at this guy over here. Instead, they were just kind of like, you want to see it? I had sex with this girl one time. Hold the applause, hold the applause. Okay, 1 high five. And so there is some backstory. People like to, when people leave their Facebook up, their friends, their hilarious friends, will go on there and they'll type either like, oh, we love Heather, XXS lol, from your roommate. Or they're like, ah, I'm Heather and I love anal sex. And people are like, what, Heather? So, the girl that I put my penis in, she left hers up, and her crafty friend uploaded a photo of a sonograph as her profile photo, and wrote a status that said, in 9 months, my life is going to change. This isn't really a joke on her, as much as it is on me, because plane tickets to Mexico are non-refundable. Guys, sometimes people change their numbers. They get new phones, they change their number, I get it. But sometimes, or one time in recorded history, a girl thought it would be really like cool and fine if she got a new phone and new number, and her dad just took her old phone number, you know. Here's a conversation I had with her. Me. Hey, how about you let me pop that pussy? All right, guys, I start strong. Her. Who is this? Me. Ben, from school. And your wet dreams. I don't know if girls have wet. Okay. Her. This is Bella's father. We switched numbers. I would love to meet and talk to you about your demeanor towards my daughter. Me. Oh my God. This is so kinky. I don't know what the fuck is going on right now, but it's working. Her. Bella just told me where you live. I will be coming soon. Me. As will I be. Okay, that's it.
That was Ben. Ben had fun. I had fun watching Ben. You're welcome. This next comedian once touched my balls and told me it was an accident. Steve Howze! Yay!
God damn it.
Hey, who here likes movies? Woo! Yeah. You know the movie Predator? It's totally about AIDS. You're welcome. What's it about? 4 sweaty guys that are close versus an unseen monster. Yeah, that's AIDS. There's a scene in the jungle. They have Gatling guns and they just destroy the jungle. If you replace the guns with dicks and those bullets with sperm, that's AIDS. You spray it, it hits a monkey. Magic Johnson. I'm enlightening you. I mean, the 2 black characters get it the worst, right? There you go. And the only way to survive it is cover yourself with mud. Well, okay. Maybe not that one. What the hell are you? Huh? Yeah. Back on track. Ain't got time to bleed. I watched Predator too much. So I'm afraid of Craigslist. This is why I could get a new job and a no-strings attached blowjob. That's too much power. That's like the best invention, clearly, since the Flowbee. You cut your hair with suction. My house didn't use it at all. It's black people hair. Good. You're a progressive crowd. You didn't laugh when I did something racist. But I do so much racist stuff. So I was on Broad Street the other day, and like a club was letting out, and like this big chick wearing fishnets just like walks out of a club, and like Lil Wayne's playing, and I was just like, fuck. I have to choose a wife out of these broads. God damn it. Lil Wayne is ruining women. I mean, well, kind of, honestly. I mean, like, you can't listen to too much Lil Wayne. Like, a little bit's cool. It lets me know you probably, like, give me head in my car. But after that, I'm afraid to have you around my family. You fucking said, I get pussy, mouth, and ass. Call that bitch triple threat. You can't just say that during your regular day. You're gonna meet my grandma, bitch. Ugh. I don't know. I just would suspect she's fucking my friends. Cause that's no morals. If you like lean that much, y'all know. Y'all don't know. Dicks. Jerry Sandusky, right? That's a name you'll be hearing for another 3 weeks or so. Pedophilia. I don't like it. Boo. Let's get that on record. But the worst part is that he's just a bad liar, right? I mean, they asked him, are you sexually attracted to boys? And he was like, am I sexually attracted to boys? I love being around children. Sexually attracted to boys, no, that's not me. That's Bush League lying, man. Like, if you got caught cheating on your girlfriend with, like, her sister, just like, did you fuck my sister? Your sister? Your sister. You know, I love your family, right? I love being around your family. No. There we go. I'm glad I got that out. That's my one topical joke for this season. So, the other day I realized I'm the poor friend in my group. That's what it sounds like when I go to my checking account. But like, you find that out at a young age, actually. Like, it's 6th grade, you go over your friend's house for like a sleepover or whatever 6th graders do still. And you walk in and it's like, oh, Air conditioning? Well, that's interesting. Oh, an ottoman? Whoa, and a dad? Fancy. This is fancy. You go home and you're pissed at your mom. This is bullshit. I just came back from the Silvermans. They have a room in their house for their car. The hell? I sleep on a futon, Mom. There's a guy who lives there, and apparently he's been there forever. What? Their refrigerator makes ice. Ugh. Christmas is so boring. Ugh, comedy, right? Let's get real. Oh, hello to you too, Blue. Oh, that means get off the anyways. I grew up in New Hampshire, right? That has nothing to do with this part of the joke. Whatever. You know, I wish I had rapper friends. Because rappers' friends seem to have really cool nicknames. You like hear them at the end of a song. There's like, shouts out to Crummy, Ducky, Bad Boy, Killer, Tone Deaf, Young Javelin, Scraper, Damn it. All right, now I'm ready to leave you guys. You have a good night. You did that. False.
James Paulk.
I didn't know if that was a question or my intro. I wasn't sure. I thought I would have the answer to that. That's great. I'm excited to be here. I felt like a kid all day. I'm really excited about what I'm going to talk about. First of all, I'd like to talk about a couple of people I've met recently who don't like what I call definitions of things. Okay, like for example, if you meet somebody at a traffic light, like a random intersection, and you yell your number to the person next to you and begin dating that person, you cannot refer to that as romantic. Okay? That's nothing short of like copying a picture of your vag and throwing it in the windshield like a for sale sign. You know what I'm saying? Like, at this point, your vagina has become, I'm gonna go with cavernous, to the point where men just fall in randomly if they get too close. That's more geological than romantic. Did I mention you can't record this? Okay, shit.
Bye. You guys are so tired. It's stupid. Let's do another call and response thing. I'm gonna say something, and then you all yell, "Of course you do, Whitey." I hate my parents. Of course you do, Whitey. All right. We're done. I have a small penis. Of course you do, Whitey. Thank you. Okay. Here we go. Start clapping. Clap, damn it! Look at you. Clap. Next comedian, very talented lady. Her name is Townsend Hart.
Hello, Cafe Diem. I'm wearing a dress, and I'm a girl. I suppose I should curtsy for all of you for being here and sticking around. Isn't that nice? So who's excited about this Abraham movie? Yeah? I'm really thankful because it gave the homeless and the hipsters a job. You know, so people have been tweeting like, oh my God, I saw Joseph Gordon-Levitt at Bellaso last night. He's sipping a martini. I'm really excited about Tommy Lee Jones being in town. Anybody else? Good, because it's just me baiting him at night. I walk around with Ben Gay. He gets the wafting smell of it. I then toss out DVDs of Space Cowboys. Here, Tommy Lee. And then I chant old-timey slang from the 70s. So I was like, Can you dig it, Tommy Lee Jones? What up, cool cat? Because I figure he knows that language. Well, I was looking up old-timey language on my cell phone. 70s phrase for a rude comment is smooth move, X-lax. I just wish I was alive to be an extra in Carrie. So when they poured pig's blood on her at the prom, I could have been like, smooth move, X-lax. She's gonna kill you. Just wait till about 45 minutes. So walking around Richmond at night, I'm a little concerned. I'm concerned about how I will have to defend my hygiene to my assailant, or lack of it. What am I supposed to say if, oh, I'm sorry, I got baby powder in my backpack, I can sprinkle it on, absorb the grease, I'll get all pretty for you real quick. And I just hear the voice of my mother looming, being like, this wouldn't have happened to you if you had put on clean underwear today. Never leave the house without it. My mom gave a lot of screwy advice. For example, the talk. She gave me the talk. She poured me a nice cold Kahlua milk at the ripe age of 14, sat me down and said, Ashley, dating is like trying on clothes. Sometimes you just gotta see what fits, hon. What happens when your friends borrow your clothes? And then your friends think that the clothes will look better on her and have another Kahlua. Mommy's special juice. Anyways, I could talk more, but you know what? Why don't I just end it here? Have a lovely evening. Cool cat.